Hello, trading is closed on October 15th, 2018. Yesterday I said the bull market's most likely over and it didn't matter too much what we did today. Many people like to buy and hold. This is a time to sell and hold. Look for the pattern with the early low and the late high, which we got. Tends to rally into the close. When that doesn't happen, tends to lead to lower prices. Gapping up, taking out these highs early, invalidates that. And negative as I am, we're going to show it isn't impossible, even though I'm not going to predict it. We said unless we took out these highs early, lower prices should print, which they did. We said even if higher prices printed during the day, it wouldn't make any difference. Here's the MEJT stuff from today. It said this drop would retrace, this rally would retrace, and that's already happened. It says ultimately we're going to see 27.49.02. We normally get more than that. Doesn't have to happen tomorrow, but usually you don't have to wait long. Tomorrow's pattern is the one with the early low, unless that does not say we aren't going to gap up first. There are a few positive signs here. When they come this early in the drop, I tend to ignore them. I'll just go over what they are. Here's the volatility index. We've traded over the upper band and then under it. Usually that's positive. We have a spike in volume right at the low. Usually that's positive. I'm not risking money on it. Here's a 1x1 Gann fan line right at today's low. Here's some more Gann stuff, 216 days, 216 points right over here. And Thursday's low is a hit on the Gann angle on the monthly chart. It's very nice, but if we gap under it, which futures say could easily happen, all that support doesn't mean a thing. Here's the count that shows 5 waves up with an ending diagonal triangle and then kablooey on the downside. This doesn't look complete to me. You can count it that way if you want, but usually, as I say, if you have to force the count's wrong. This is how John Murphy counts things. He calls this wave 1. I must confess, I think it's a 3-wave structure. That he calls wave 2. He calls this 3. I have to tell you, he's a pretty good technician, but all I see are 3s. I see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Maybe he sees something I missed. And he calls this a triangle, even though this first wave down is an obvious 5-wave structure. Even though I don't see what he sees, we come to the same conclusion. His count's a very popular one, and usually at market the tops, nobody agrees with me, so I'm kind of happy so many people have that count. We've undercut the 200 a day moving average. A lot of people use this as a signal to go short, but just be aware we undercut it here and here and here. And briefly, at least, we had a rally from that point. Tomorrow's pattern is the one with the early low. If we don't take this high out early, lower prices print. Gapping up keeps us dropping. Gapping down keeps us dropping because support that we've shown fails. Gapping up, negative as I am, cannot be ruled out because we have support right at these prices. Sell and hold is my strategy for the non-nimble trader. And that's today's call.